Transgender sex offender, registered.
Why do we have to start off with that? Of all the things in the world, we have to start off with that. Okay.
Sex offender will escape prosecution after he allegedly tried to kidnap a child from a Colorado schoolyard. Now, this is due to a controversial law that
he got ran. The kid outran him. This guy's stamina bar is terrible.
is driving some fierce criticism. Alexis McAdams has the details for us. Good morning, Alexis.
Hi, Dana.
Wow, that's a little wild.
This is going on out in Colorado, right outside of Denver, where the suspect could be back out in the streets any day after the court says the registered sex offender cannot face charges. Why? Because they say he's...
Jeez. What are we doing here, guys? Are we really letting this guy back out? This guy looks like a zombie from The Walking Dead. Oh my god. Yo, you don't have any, half of his teeth are gone. His eyes are red. Jeez Louise. He literally looks like Snake in Metal Gear Solid when he wipes the dust of his fallen comrades on his face. This is ridiculous.
Mentally ill. There he is on your screen. That's Solomon Galligan.
Wait. They're not gonna keep him in jail because he's mentally ill. No, that's okay. I agree with that. There's a place we have for these people. It's called mental asylums. It's kind of the same idea, but it's in a padded room where no one can hurt them, and they're usually in a straitjacket. But yeah, no, I agree. Don't send him to jail. Put him in a mental asylum if that's where he requires to be.
He's a transgender woman who now reportedly goes by Carmen. Galligan was...
I can't even get through this. He's a what? Oh man. People like this actually do damage to that community. I have no problem with that community. I just have a problem with the bad actors within said community. Like every other community, really. That's my opinion on that, but Jesus.
Arrested last year after he was caught on camera and accused of trying to kidnap a child near an elementary school in Colorado. You can see it there on your screen. We kind of freeze it, but here he comes running by. The kids are running away screaming for help as investigators say Galligan was able to grab one kid before he slipped away. The family of one of the children who was targeted, Dana, is demanding justice.
Well, yeah, they're demanding justice. If my kid was running away from a freak like that, I'm gonna say freak because that's what he is, and I was in the area, I'd probably shoot him. I would like to live in a community like that, where if you see someone that looks like that chasing after a kid that has a garbage bag trying to put him in that, I think that said person should be shot on sight.
To stop this from happening again.
And I want to be a community advocate, not only for what happened to my son and his friends, but also for the community at large, because things like this affect us all in the community.
So according to local reports, this was not the transgender suspect's first arrest. The 33-year-old's family says to reporters that Galligan's been in and out of jail so many times for more than a decade. And even with a history of serious offenses like assault, the law in Colorado says the case has to be dismissed if the person is, quote, non-restorable. But the assistant district attorney himself...
Non-restorable. What did we do to people back in the 70s when people were quote-unquote non-restorable? What was that? Did we use? Oh yeah, it was called the electric chair. If you have someone that's non-restorable, that's quite the term to use. Non-restorable. Okay, that means technically there's no chance that this person can be rehabilitated into society. He is a lost cause. All right. So what do you do when you get gangrene on your foot? Chop it off, right? If he's a lost cause. I mean, I'm sorry. Or better yet, if you want a less cruel solution, how about this? I'll take it a step further. I like another YouTuber's and social media person's thought of it. Asmongold. I like his way of thinking of it. We make this person make big rocks into small rocks. We give him a hammer and we say, hey, you make that big rock a small rock. And if he refuses, okay, I'll have fun with this one. We'll give him the benefit of trying other countries' delicacies, like insects from Asia countries. They consider certain insects a delicacy, right? It's very highly it's a what's the word I'm looking for? It's a very privileged thing to have a prisoner eat another country's most delicious delicacy, okay? So, if they refuse to make the big rocks small rocks, let's make them eat some world's country's delicacies. Like insects, the ones that no one wants to eat. And if they take it a step further where they really don't want to work and they actually harm the fellow officers that are keeping them in said location, that's when we bring the old-fashioned electric chair back. Maybe not that way of doing it, but I don't know. Give them some options. Like, give them a menu for their death sentence. give them, I want the electric chair. I want to jump out of a helicopter. I want to death by syringe, death by OD, death by, like, just give them a palette. Just give them a menu of ways to go. Or you give them the other option, make the big rock to a small rock. Those are your options. That's my opinion to deal with people like this. Sorry.
Says that law has to be updated.
Ultimately, it begins with legislative change. If we are going to allow a case to be dismissed under the criminal statutes, then we need to have stronger civil commitment.
So according to reports, this is the fourth time prosecutors have dropped felony charges against Galligan due to competency issues, and there's no guarantee if he will even be held long term. So we'll keep an eye on it, Dana.
Wow, Alexis, thank you.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay, yeah, no, that's the most ridiculous thing I've seen. That's crazy. The fact that they're actually letting this guy out, it blows me away. They've let him out 4 times. This will be the 5th time, if I'm understanding that correctly. Yeah, no, I absolutely disagree. I think we should make these people people like this, the bad ones that, you know, classify as I'd rather not be in the vicinity of said person. I would say make these big rocks into small rocks, and if they don't, give them a menu on how to go.